1. Today is February 12. Our monthly meeting of Public Safety Commission comes to order. May we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Flores,
Here.
Commissioner Lance,
Here.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Here.
Vice Chair Meyer,
Here.
and Chairman Lozano.
Here. Thank you. We're all here. And so we need to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and I think Walt wants to do that.
Sure, be happy to. Please join me in honoring our flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Okay. First and foremost, we're going to re-elect or elect new commissioner to serve as chairman and a vice chairman. Okay? Has everyone looked at the last agenda and approved it?
Yes.
Should we say yes, yes, yes?
Yes, if we can do the appointment of chairman and vice chairman first.
Okay. Do we have any nominees?
I
for-
nominate Charles, not Charles, Walter. My apologies.
Charles.
No, Walter.
And I second that. And then we have vice chairman.
If we can take the vote on the chairman
Okay.
first.
I also nominate Walt.
I'll do a roll call vote for chairman, Commissioner Flores,
Yes.
Commissioner Lance,
Yes.
Commissioner Meyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lozano.
Yes.
Motion passes for Commissioner Walt Meyer to serve as chairman. Now we can do the vice chairman.
Gerald,
Nominees?
do I do that or you want Donna to do that?
Anyone can make a motion to make the
Okay, we have a
nomination.
motion here.
Yeah, actually, Myrna kind of beat me to it. I was going to recommend we keep things the same, but I grew up knowing that, if things aren't broke, you don't fix it. So I think we've learned a lot over the last year, and I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to ruffle the feathers a whole lot. So if we're going to do Walt as the chairman, then I'm going to nominate Donna as the vice chair.
Oh, thank you.
I'll second that.
So we vote?
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yes, I second as well for Donna, Vice Chairman.
Thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Flores,
Yes.
Commissioner Lance,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Meyer,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lozano.
I wholeheartedly agree.
The motion passes. Thank you.
Should we change seats already, or what?
No, we'll just.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Okay. All right, here we go. We have a new chairman and a new vice chairman. Walt Myers and Donna Lozano as vice chairman, so thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I'm not sure whether I should thank all of you.
Thank you.
You love it. And you
Well, no,
know
I do
it.
remember phone calls at night and things, yeah, so, but, no, thank you very much for your trust and faith in me, and we'll try and make sure this all runs smooth, and hopefully we do some good for everybody and put some good things together. So I'm looking forward to seeing some new ideas, so that's always a good
And
thing.
he's the man, so I'm happy too. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know what, I mean, are we all clear as to how you put something on the agenda and stuff like that? We're all good on that?
Yes.
If not, I was gonna say maybe we'd have the city attorney come in and give us a few minutes, but if you're all good with that,
I
know.
always
Yeah, it
like
wouldn't
when
hurt.
she comes in, yeah.
I would like to hear that. Yeah.
okay, yeah, maybe at the end of the meeting, maybe we can talk about that and see if we can maybe ask to have the city manager or the city attorney just come in for, unless Gerald, you can do that too, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So yes, the commissioners can add items to the agenda. It takes either just the chair or 2 members. And the agenda items have to obviously have a nexus with, public safety in accordance with your purview that is in the municipal code.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we're asking is
Yeah, the thing is if you want to put things on the agenda, and Gerald, if you could email each individual person my phone number, that way we avoid that Brown issue thing. Then that way you just call me and yell at me and say, hey, I want to put this on, and do you have somebody else with you? Yeah, okay, have that person call me, and then okay, I'll call Gerald and we'll throw it on the agenda.
Okay.
Okay?
Good idea.
Yeah, so, and he'll get you the number so I don't have to email everybody and get in trouble. So, but yeah, we'll do that. Okay, then we don't need the city attorney, we're good then.
Right.
Okay. Let's go ahead, approval of the agenda. Everybody good with the agenda as it sits?
Yeah, we said yeah.
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay,
I'll
thank you,
second
Myrna.
that.
Second by Donna.
Commissioner Flores,
Yes.
Commissioner Lance,
Yes?
Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Vice Chair Lozano,
Yes.
and Chairman Meyer.
Yes,
Thank you. A motion passes unanimously.
great, thank you. All right, we'll move on to public comments. Gerald, do we have any?
No, we do not.
No? Okay. All right, then we'll skip the reading of all of that. And we'll jump right into the administrative reports, starting with Tyler. Animal control, please.
Good evening, Commissioners. So for the month of January 2026, Animal Control had a total of 145 service requests. We did a total of 69 intakes. We had 14 animals returned to their owner, 15 animals adopted, 21 animals sent to rescue, 76 vet visits. We did have 16 animals that were dead on arrival. There was 2 animals that passed away in our care, 3 animals that were euthanized for severe medical conditions, 10 animals were issued licenses throughout the city. 4 citations were issued totaling $2,000. And that's going to conclude my animal care and control report, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Okay, do we have any questions?
I do, I have a question. A certain time of every evening, all the dogs are going crazy. Mine and all the surrounding. Are we having a coyote perhaps invasion or something? It's almost the same time every evening.
Yeah, so right now, I couldn't imagine that happening. Typically, if you see something like that, it's going to be during our puppy season, which is going to be late spring.
Oh,
So right now, I don't know anything about coyotes, not that I'm aware of.
I mean, I'm thinking it could be a cat, but they're all going crazy, like,
Could be a cat in the easements behind you, maybe running down.
The sirens from the fire trucks do that also.
no, I agree, but that wasn't it, okay.
Yeah, I know it is mating season for the coyotes right now, so that could be what it is. They're out and
Because I think I
Or
do
out there.
hear a howling every once in a while in between there, but they're all going crazy, and that, for like 10 minutes. And then, that's
it
it.
could be them finding their mate.
Huh, I never did that. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm the ex-chairman. Go ahead.
No, you're fine, Donna. You're going to be a hard act to follow. I'm not sure this was a good idea.
I
So,
never even got started.
yeah, so I do know the coyotes have been running my fence line, and
Oh,
yeah.
it
so-
could be that.
Probably
maybe
mating season.
Like would it be like the same time every day?
Typically,
They would?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're all waking up and making their way out there. So
Oh, okay.
Sun goes down and they get up to go hunting.
Yeah,
So,
okay. Thank
so-
you.
yeah. So, why so many going to the vet?
Yeah.
it could be an animal that had it came in injured, or it was injured at the facility. There's a lot of different reasons that are going to cause vet visits. I know right now we're having a little bit of a Giardia outbreak down there. So with that being said, you're going to see more vet visits. Giardia is not something that is going to cause too much harm on the animal as far as like making it pass away. It's not going to kill the animal, but it is something that we do want to address so it doesn't spread any further. Giardia is something common in the shelter, so we are experiencing a little bit of that right now. So you are going to see a little bit of those numbers increase in that area.
Okay. Other questions? No? How are you on your budget?
Oh gosh, my budget. We're pretty solid right now. It's kind of hard to budget for that. We kind of really revamped all of animal care and control. So right now we're actually looking at our mid years, and it's looking pretty good. There's a couple increases that we may need for vet visits specifically, but other than that, I think our budget's pretty good.
You're right on track?
Yeah, right on track.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, anything else for Tyler? No? All right, we'll go ahead and stay with Tyler and move on to item number 4, the Code Compliance Monthly Report.
Okay, for the month of January 2026, code compliance had a total of 118 service requests, 131 notices of violations were issued. We completed 410 inspections. We opened 71 new cases. We issued 43 citations totaling $41,100. And that's going to conclude my code compliance report, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions for Tyler on code?
I mean, 71 new cases, that's a lot, or is it not?
That's pretty typical when you look at the previous months
I
for
know,
Safety
but
Commission.
it's still a lot, isn't it? I mean,
But whenever we open up like an abandoned vehicle case, if there's 3 of them on one property, that's
Oh.
3 separate cases.
Okay.
Those cases drive us up a little further with the
Okay.
new cases coming in. But it's also recognition out there. I think the community's learning that we exist and that we can help them in ways that they want to be helped. So we do see more calls sometimes. Typically, we slow down in the winter months. So right now, it's actually been a little mellow compared to what it's going to be in a couple months.
thank you. That's it for me.
No?
Thank you.
We're all good? Okay. All right. You know, I do see, you've got people out on weekends too, don't you?
Yeah, so we have somebody that comes out on Friday and Saturday, and we have an additional person on Saturday to help just with the maintenance for the commercial districts down there, making sure everything's cleared, there's nothing in the public right-of-ways, the commercial businesses aren't doing stuff they're not supposed to on the weekends when they don't think we're here.
Okay. All right, that's looking good then. God, this commission's got kind of boring since last time I was on it.
No comment.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, I look at Gerald, because Gerald and I were there together, and back what, 2014? Yeah, things were kind of ugly then. So this is a good thing that everything's good. So, all right, we'll move on to Chief White with the fire report.
Chief White couldn't make it. He had family commitments. So I'm Timothy Bingham. I'm one of the battalion chiefs here in the city. I've been here 4 years now. Avoided these meetings. Chief White's been handling them. So it's been nice. It's normally the purview of the division chief, not the battalion chief. So city responses, 444 responses for the month of January. That is a high number. It's about 15 a day for the city.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, it's doing business. They're a very active engine company here in the city. And then we did open, the big thing is we opened Station 98 in December. So we got a full month out of Station 98 there, which is called Long Canyon. And
Yes.
we do have the grand opening scheduled for April 1st.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's doing well, and the service delivery has been perfect where it's at. They're very active in the south end of the city.
Oh,
So we currently have 3 of the employees in what we call our truck academy. They're getting trained to be firefighters for the truck company that's going in service, Quint 98. You know, all in all, pretty active, and we're getting a lot of training in preparation to put that Quint in service.
wow.
Any questions?
Questions for the chief?
Well, you say the grand opening will be April 1st?
The city decided on April 1st.
Okay. And we will all get invitations?
Absolutely.
Okay.
She said, yes, he wants to make and I don't know her name off the top of my head, but.
Doria?
Doria?
Not Doria, but the planning under her, she's excited, and we got a big plan going on. I'm pretty excited about
You know
it.
what time that's going to be, chief?
I don't have a time.
Don't
yet.
have time?
Yeah, we asked back. You know, it had a lot to do with the mayor's schedule and whatnot, so.
Right.
But she'll come forward. They're gonna print out some invitations, and
Okay.
we'll do the ceremonial push-in of the equipment, and we're pretty
Great.
excited about it.
I'm excited about that. I have to get in touch with Martin Mitchell, Martin,
Kent, yeah.
Kent,
Yep.
whoever. I'm confused.
Yep.
Anyway, because both he and I, did a lot of interviews with this and that and about that, so that's exciting.
Long time coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Other questions?
Thank you.
No? Okay. I'm just looking at response times. So everything seems to be pretty much under 5 minutes, right?
They're doing well, and I think with having that new fire station, we get down to the south end, the Caminos and the Aventuras down there, pretty exciting. Bubbling wells, that area is incredibly very busy for Station 98. You guys familiar with Bubbling Wells?
Yes.
It's neat, and there's a lot of elderly in there, and so
Wow.
our paramedic service delivery has really been upgraded in the city services, having Station 98 there.
So
Wow.
a lot of those properties down there, though, that's unincorporated.
Yeah, but as you come back up Bubbling Wells,
Right.
they're in the city there.
Okay.
So, but remember, it's regional fire
Right,
protection. So,
yeah.
But it's a neat. I'm pretty excited about our growth and how
But-
long.
But when our, like, 37 or 98 is running down there, we don't get credit. If they're like over on Montana or Manzana or something like that, we're not getting credited with that call on our stats, are we?
No, that would be county would come up statistically because the CAD, the computer-aided dispatch system, tracks it for jurisdiction.
Okay, cool, okay. All right. Any other questions? No?
On, real quick, on medical, like, is that like major trauma stuff, or is it just basic calls for, I can't breathe, or I'm not feeling well?
We were talking about this. There's a lot of cardiac, and then a lot of falls. I think we're not seasonal anymore
Yeah.
in some of those areas where people would come down and then leave, and it's year round, so we're seeing quite an influx. I think the call volume's gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of the older type injuries, cardiac. We're still getting a lot of traffic collisions. He'll probably speak more down Palm and whatnot. It's just very active roadways. Like we noticed they're going, a lot of vehicle fires are happening again, and just that time of year, people taking their motorhomes out and pulling trailers and whatnot. So we're seeing that, and it's good that people are out and active. So
This is so exciting. I'm sorry.
Please.
Oh, I forget who I am. I'm just so excited because, like, I've been here the longest of everyone, and at that time we were all related or dating each other or something. It's now I don't know, and I'm just so excited, that we've grown so much.
what a stepping stone!
It
What a
is.
great
It
stepping
is.
stone.
It absolutely.
And I started as a fireman here in the city in 1992,
See, there you go.
so it's been a couple days.
Yeah.
I'm old, and it is amazing. And we would run far in that fire engine.
See,
would-
yeah.
And
It's just.
now, having three in the city with Skyborn, it's just been an amazing growth. So let's keep going forward.
I know. Yes, and in that time I grew too. I was 1962, Yikes.
Yes, a little before our.
I'm done.
I'm not making any comment, because it'll just be.
How about them Dodgers? Yeah.
Yeah,
I second that, Walt.
yeah, thank you, Charles, yeah. I'm looking at Charles like, should I say anything? No, don't say anything, yeah, so, no, it is a big deal, because I worked here in 86 and to 90, and it was always 37 and like the two
Yeah.
DHSPD units handling everything, so, and we'd go in and steal the food out of 37 when they were out on calls and stuff, so, but we don't want to talk about that, right, so, but no, it is good to see that we've addressed that fire concern. Obviously, it's a budget hit. I mean, it's a huge budget hit. I mean, are you running 5 in that 98 station yet, or
4 on duty at all.
4? And that'll staff the Quint sufficiently.
Quint, yeah.
Yeah,
Currently in an engine. The Quint itself right now is at our truck academy,
yeah,
being utilized for training as we get the staff trained and prepared for it. So we're killing 2 stones with 1 bird, getting the truck oriented and used, and then we're getting the staff there with it that are going to be on it every day.
yeah. It just, we all have to understand that we only had 3, you only have 3 on 37, so the minute you have a Quint, you added 25% more
It's
just to operate that engine over the other engine. And I know it sounds horrible to talk numbers, but that's kind of what we're supposed to
Quint
do.
is amazing, though.
It is. It's an incredible piece of equipment, and when you and I helped approve that recommendation, what was 3-4 years
Oh,
ago,
wow.
we weren't sure where it was going to go, but it's here, and it's in a building, so.
And it is
So-
the largest Quint in the fleet, so we do have bragging rights. Yep, the city of Desert Hot Springs does have the largest.
Yeah, I do have to say that under Chief Weiser and now under Chief Fish, the Riverside County Fire Department has really changed and really gotten a lot better and a much easier partner to work with.
Excellent. That's
I notice
good
that
to
every day at the college.
And the benefit is the community.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so we can't, just keep going forward and
Yeah.
keep those relationships working.
And we just brought Chief Tierney on to be the interim director for the Fire Academy.
Yes, he
And
did. My loss, your gain.
Yeah, he
was
is-
a great partner.
yeah, he is doing outstanding. I'm very happy with him. So I think good things are coming. Please.
We'd like to have a tour again as well of the whole department one day, wouldn't we?
Which,
You know, of the new department,
oh, the new station up there,
new
98?
station.
Knock on the door.
Yeah,
We're there.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would really like to.
It is neat. We get a lot of that daily.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay.
That's it.
Nothing else for Chief Bingham?
Nope.
No? All right, we'll move on to the Police Department report with Chief Hattersley.
Good evening, Commissioners. Deputy Chief Jeff Hattersley from your Police Department. We, in January, have been pretty busy. Our total calls for service was 1,294.
Whoa.
And we also had 1,262 officer-initiated calls and 51 traffic accidents that we responded to. So total 2,607 calls. We stayed pretty busy. I'd like to direct you to the Group A offense report, if you have that one, because I found it very interesting as we compare 26 and 25 for January. Our crimes against persons total went down 54% between those two. The crimes against property total went down over 50%. But the crimes against society total went up 67%. Now, that going up 67% is why the others went down, because you'll notice that the drug and narcotics violations, the arrests are up 116%, and the drug equipment violations are up 142%. What that means is that our CRT officers out there and our patrol officers, as we've gotten up to our authorized staffing, they're able to do a lot more proactive work out there, and they're making a lot of good arrests. And it all goes back to the broken windows theories that we learned about in the 90s, that when you start cleaning up the streets and taking away the trash and make things look better, people take care of the neighborhood even more, they take pride, and the criminals decide to go somewhere else. And I think that's what we have going on.
Wow.
Along with that, also, I did want to talk about, there was a robbery that we had back on January the 20th, which was 3 suspects had set up the victim through a online sales of a gold chain. They ended up robbing him, and I just wanted you to know that we have all 3 of those suspects in custody on that
good.
case. Our
That's good
detectives
news.
moved very quickly on that with that arrest. And that's what I have, unless you have some other questions.
Questions for the chief?
Keep up the good work.
I just think it's wonderful. Do we have enough police?
Well, we could always use more. The plan right now is that we've got authorization to overhire above what our authorized amount is, and that will prepare us for if there's retirements or officers leaving, because it's such a huge curve to get them trained and actually out into the field by themselves. So by being a couple over what we're authorized, we'll be able to accommodate that. Also, I believe that there's some studies that have been done that show that we should probably have a few more, and I think that'll be in the discussions as we move forward through this year, to take a look at that.
Please.
I always ask about if you have enough cars.
Well, as you increase the number of officers, you definitely have to increase the number of cars, and working this area where we have a lot of deserts that we're having to drive through, it does get a little rough on our cars.
Right.
We are doing okay right now. We've got enough cars. We just luckily have a good fleet person that keeps them band-aided together and off to the shops getting fixed so that we can keep rolling out there.
Oh, good. That's all I have. Anyone else?
No? Do you know when that post report is going to come back on the staffing?
The post report is back. I know the chief, city manager are reviewing that, and that'll probably be part of the discussion as it moves forward.
So we'll probably, see like a presentation on that or something, or?
I'm not sure exactly what the chief has planned on that.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll present that to council and have discussion. So that I would expect that in the near future, along with that annual report will be out, and that'll be part of the discussion as well.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting for us to hear that. I mean,
Yes.
that's our job, is looking at budgeting, and when
Yes.
you start adding bodies and 90% of your budget is bodies, it's probably a good idea to have a budget discussion about it, just to,
I don't disagree at all.
I
yeah,
agree.
so that way we can kind of sound it out for you before maybe you go to council with it or something, so.
I'll take that back to chief and
Yeah.
we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I think we'd love to hear that,
Yeah.
so, yeah, so. Just for those who don't understand active versus, or proactive versus reactive, would you mind giving us a couple minutes or a minute or two on that?
Well, sure. So reactive policing is when the 911 call comes in and the officer gets dispatched to a call that's come in through the dispatch center. That's a big part of what we do. In fact, that's kind of our primary mission, is to be able to respond to those 911 calls for service. However, proactive policing is when the officers are freed up from those 911 calls and they can drive around and look for crime themselves, and look for the suspicious people and stop and talk to them and figure out who has the guns and the drugs and those types of things. So when we have enough officers on the street to handle more than just the 911 calls for service, that allows the officers to do that proactive policing. They're visible, they're making stops, and they're letting the criminals know that they should probably go somewhere else, not be here.
Yeah, and kudos to Chief Shaw and Chief Henson, the prior chief, when they
Right.
started the CSO program, so the officers are not taking people to jail, the CSOs are leaving the officers in the city, which I thought was a great idea on their part.
That's
so.
correct. And I'll also add that our community response team, working with SWAG and code enforcement in the city, that whole group effort is just really having an amazing impact on the city, and the actually finding solutions to our unhoused problem. It's working out really well. I think we're probably going to end up as a model for other cities to use.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, no other questions?
No,
No?
I'm
Okay.
happy.
One thing, does the city, and I'm going to ask Gerald a question, does the city still do I know we're on a 2-year budget cycle, correct? So is there like a mid-budget cycle report that comes out or that they present or something?
Yes, there's a mid-year budget review and adjustments.
And when's that usually at, Gerald?
I believe that's in the process now.
Is in the process? Okay. Is that something that comes back? We didn't have 2-year budget cycles when I was here the last time, so I'm just wondering, does that come back here or?
No, I don't recall mid-year budget adjustments coming to the Public Safety Commission.
Okay. All right, maybe we can talk about that at the next meeting, is asking to see if maybe we can get just like a few minutes of that.
Yeah, I think we can take that back to Chief as well.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. All right, then all the reports are done. Commissioner reports, who wants to start?
Okay,
You do?
I don't know,
Good, go.
whatever. Well, as vice chairman, no, has everyone seen that little desert publication that comes out now from, would be from Doria, the city manager, correct?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You know that little desert brochure or publication that's coming out every month?
The newsletter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is it from city manager or just the whole?
Yes, it is all the various departments, updates, announcements to the community, and we utilize the Chamber of Commerce to put that together for us and also do the mailing to residents.
Well, I don't see us in there. No one mentions Public Safety Commission, and I'm really unhappy about that. You know, how to get people here to know that we can't solve their problem, but we certainly can direct them to, and help that way.
Well, we are
So,
always looking for ideas for content, so I will definitely take that back.
Please, thank you. It's a beautiful little thing. It's very nice.
Okay.
Keep in mind, we just started that this year, so it'll just get better.
Well, I'll forgive when we see.
Well, I just want to interject right there. They did actually announce today's meeting on Facebook earlier today, so there is a little bit of a notification going out, but maybe not
okay.
enough, so.
Okay, thank you. That's all that I really have. I do have one other question. I don't know, is it the planning that goes up and down the streets, the little potholes in certain streets in Ocotillo? Who does that?
That's going to be Public Works.
Okay, all right. Can we talk to them or something?
I think Ray, at the last meeting, made a request, and I think probably Mr. Porras is working on putting something together and hopefully coming back maybe
Okay.
next month. So
Okay.
I think if you want, you might want to hold on to that till,
Yeah, that's fine.
because I know we asked for that at the last meeting. Ray made that motion.
Right,
So,
okay.
so, okay.
Well, that's it for me.
All right, we'll continue with ladies first. Myrna, anything?
I don't have anything to report this month. Busy month.
Okay, all right. Ray?
No, my question was just, I know we had, I had asked for the project, like, if we can get a little detailed thing on the project for the Hacienda project, to see if we can kind of take a look at that, or somebody can come talk to us about it, so we can kind of get an idea of, like, what's going on. I know there's a lot of work going on.
Yeah,
Recently.
I can put in the request to
Okay.
Danny, the Public Works Director. However, when we brought the update to you guys about the proposed signal at Highway 62 and Pearson, there was that nexus due to the amount of traffic collisions that have occurred at that intersection. Hacienda is a little bit, different, where they're, how do we make that nexus to like public safety? But, certainly there's a lot of information on like the website about the Hacienda project, as well as when that item was taken before council. So I'm happy to get you that information if that would help. I can
Sure.
email that to you.
Sure.
And I can, see if Danny is available in the
Thank you.
future.
That's all from me, though.
Okay, thank you, Ray. Charles?
That saved me for last.
Yes.
Well, that's because you're the best dressed tonight.
Well, as I told you, there's a reason. I love being able to come to this meeting and have personal experiences to reflect upon of how we have improved as a city. Earlier this week, we had a homeless encampment near our church, and they were beginning to harass our congregation, especially the females. And while I'm compassionate towards the homeless issues, it was just nice to know that as soon as a member of our congregation made the phone call later that day, code enforcement was out, and they removed them and put up new trespassing signs, and the issue was resolved. Secondly, and as Walt knows why I'm dressed up, today is my daughter's and also my granddaughter's birthday. They were both born in this city, obviously several years apart, and I've been here since '78, and then my daughter was born here, my granddaughter was born here, and it is just so wonderful to see the difference and the impact that the police department and the fire department and even code compliance has made in order to make Desert Hot Springs the role model and for other cities to emulate, rather than others always just putting down Desert Hot Springs and saying that we are the root of the evil within the Coachella Valley. So I thank each of you, and please pass on the additional thanks to everybody within your departments. We do see it, we do appreciate it, and personally, for me, for my daughter's and my granddaughter's birthday, I mean, you guys have made a huge difference, and happy birthday.
I have one more thing.
Please, go ahead.
I want to congratulate Walt Myers being the new chairman, and I'm proud to be the vice chairman. And I think it's a wonderful group we have here, and I thank you for everything that you do, the planning, the chief, the firemen, everything. So thank you for putting up with me, and I'm still here, but I'll just try and say less. Okay? Thank you very much.
No,
I just want to jump on Charles' thing real quick, too, and I've been here for a long time, too, You've been here 78, I was born in 78, so I've been here at the same time. But thank you guys, honestly, like, within the last 2 years, like, the presence of law enforcement, fire, and code, like, recently, hands down, you see them everywhere now. And it's like, it's a good feeling knowing that, the community, that we have that. Just the visual part, I think, is a huge deterrent, and it's done wonders for people's, like, inside and all that good stuff, so I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
One more thing. Everyone talks
You
about...
just promised you weren't going to do that.
What's the last one? No, when you talk about being here in the 70s, and I said 61, but it actually was 62, and I can still visualize my grandmother driving around in her golf cart on all of our streets now, and it's been a wonderful, for me, growth. The whole thing has been beautiful. But yes, you know, the slamming will never stop, you know. I don't know why, but maybe they don't like the name Desert Hot Springs, I don't know. But we love it. It's the best water, and it's the best people, and the best people in charge, and I thank everyone. And I was here knowing you all when I was cuter and thinner and younger.
We're going to fact check that 61 versus 62, though.
Yeah.
Just as long as we don't go back to the howling. So, no, you know, to continue on with that, and you all make great points. You know, I go back to 2012 to 2014, and I look at Gerald because, you know, he caught a lot of that. It was bad. And there was a lot of soul searching, and the Public Safety Commission did a lot of heavy lifting when we were trying to decide police versus sheriff.
Right.
You know, issues like that. You know, should we increase
Yeah,
the fire?
that
Should
was
we,
tough.
you know, do we even need code enforcement? Should we contract with somebody? You know, what do we do with county animal control? I don't know if you remember that. You know, there's a reason we have our own animal control. It's because the Public Safety Commission proposed that we move on and we create our own. And so there was a lot of heavy lifting back then, and it's wonderful to have been there for all that heavy lifting and see that I can come to this meeting instead of an hour and a half of people out there complaining and having a lot of issues. It's I hate to say it's a love fest because that's not the purpose of the meeting, but if we don't have big issues, if the biggest issues we have are some of these small things, and that's actually very positive. So it is a good thing. And hopefully this commission doesn't end up with something really ugly that we have to deal with, you know, like police versus sheriff. I think that's pretty much been put to bed, but at that time when we made that decision, you know, everyone's like, did we make the right decision? And we did. We did. Totally. So, and that's from someone who was with the sheriff for 23 years. And we have an awesome sheriff now. Sheriff Bianco is the bomb. I mean, he is just awesome. And, you know, and God forbid we ever lose our police department. But if we did, you know, we would be under the care of an awesome sheriff. So, no, I think we're good right now. We're awesome. So, I'll leave my thing at that. Once again, thank you to all of you. Since I am the chairperson now, I am going to remind you all that Gerald sent us a thing about our Form 700s. So I'm good. Yeah. I know that's one of my weekend projects is to get my Form 700 done and get it back to him. So if you haven't done it already, let's make sure we get it back to him.
It only takes a few minutes actually to do it. I already did mine.
Good. See, she's way ahead of, Donna's way ahead of all of us as usual.
Really? It's a letter he sent.
Yeah, if you didn't get the email from Gerald, just ask him. He'll send it to you. He'll get it resent. But we do have to file those. So with that, I look forward to a good year. And I look forward to new ideas. And I'm going to see if I can get to that dispatcher thing. Since the college is trying to create a dispatch academy, so I'm going to have to get a few letters, and maybe that's the place for me to get a few letters. So anything else? For the good of the order?
Thank you. We have come a long way.
No?
Yes.
All right. Then
Thank you for everything.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call this meeting as adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
I did it for you.